Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this best of 7 quarterfinal match in the After Hours Gaming League, the For Fun Corporate League, where teams compete for charity and glory. Right now it's Amazon versus Google. With the series tied up 2-2, this is the AHGL by Day9 TV and Red Bull Gaming. Bum, bum, brrr. On our triangular map, we see down on the bottom side from Team Google Googleisks, the second team from Team Google. It's TTT, which is a crying face where even the third eye weeps. Up on the top right, from Team Amazon Pain Forest, it's David with a Z. It's Zavid. Or maybe Zavid. But no, it's Zavid, because I'm the commentator, and this is just text. Interesting positioning right now. Of course, you're always going to be slightly close and slightly far from your opponent. We see that the natural expansion has a beautifully tiny entrance with a little bit of shrubbery blocking things. Third base choice for Zerg is certainly going to be the outer scope. But beyond that, a fourth base is very tricky because this fourth base expands towards the Terran player. And this one expands towards the middle. It's very possible to siege and then drop up here. And this is just straight up very pushable, as a Terran player can set up defenses right here and then push up the center line. Very tough map for a Zerg player to get a fourth base on. But if the Zerg player can apply enough pressure to the Terran on two bases, then the Terran player is going to be stepping on a rake. And if you've never done it, do it. And I apologize for your nose breaking. Zavid has taken himself an expansion because he likes money. That's all he thinks about, is the green. Or in this case, the blue. I don't know if anyone really talks about minerals as the blue in the StarCraft world, but if they did, that would be tough and thuggish and gangsterish. Zavid is building his pool. I want to talk about the long-term plans for these players. On this map, I think that a three-base focused play is going to be probably the best for Terran, because as much as I've talked about the fourth is hard for Zerg, the fourth is a nightmare for Terran. This third itself is somewhat of a nightmare for Terran. So opting to establish strong map control with a Reaper Hellion opening and slamming out an ultra-fast three-base play. I like 7-minute eBays on this map. I think it's fantastic. From the Zerg side of things, very little gas, going extremely mineral heavy and focusing on banking on that third as fast as possible, AFAP. I think that a 4-queen opening is ideal to try to connect these together. And of course, we will eventually converge into the Marine Mine Medevac versus Ling Bling Muta. But the early game, I think, is very critical that both these players establish strong footholds throughout. Oh, love it, love it, love it. Factory, command center, refinery. Often players are opting to get a second Reaper, or as we're seeing Pult do in the Lone Star Clash Grand Finals, to get three Reapers. Be extremely aggressive with those, but I prefer more so to get the Hellions churning up fast, because it means that you do have the opportunity to get complete map dominance. Reapers are good for kind of selective scouting, doing high and low ground cliffs, getting up Zelnaga watchtowers, but the Hellions are much faster, deal much more damage by virtue of their line shot. We're seeing Zavid do just a perfect opening on this map, in my personal but totally correct opinion. Going for the 4-queen opening, we have the wide ramp. Can be blocked effectively by 4 queens and a building or 2. And we're seeing Blue Flame from TTT. Fantastic. Oh, the Googleisks playing the map perfectly. This is a perfect map play because, 1, there's a single watchtower in the middle of the map. Zerg is going to have a very difficult time spotting all angles, and the Reaper can hold it. 2, and much more importantly, look at how open this third base is. This is a third, or this is a third. Both are horrific to defend against the Blue Flame Hellions. But look at this! Zavid! Oh! 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 He's going for roaches. Is he getting even more gas geysers? What the wah? He knows that this is the big weakness on this map, so he's opting to get the roaches now. Oh, Hellions and the Reaper are out. 6 minutes is about the time that a third base goes down. TTT is at 7:20 and hasn't even scouted this area yet. This is where the Reaper should break away from the Hellions and scout up on yonder high. Maybe. Nope. Definitely not. Ignore me. Armory coming up. Ooh, transformation service hasn't happened yet, but TTT looks like he is not actually going for a Blue Flame Hellion play. Interesting. He could be opting to go for Hellbats, which seems like an unusual choice. Unusual. I mean, we haven't really seen it very often, but could be extremely effective. I mean, these are slow roaches. I mean, the instant you see roaches, you know there's going to be no speed for these suckers until 11 minutes. If you rush for roach speed, it takes you around till 11 minutes and a very normal 3-base play to get them. And when you see the fast roaches, you think, ah, or at least I do. What is going to be the big play? Looks like a very defensive play from TTT. The Googleisks look like they've been focused heavily on mech. Thus far, it's been 3 of our 4 games. God, oh my goodness. 3 of our 5 games. We're in Game 5. It's hard for there to have been only 4 games when you're in Game 5. In 3 of our 5 games, 60% barely passing in American grading systems. 60% of the games we've seen a meching Terran player. But I really, really dislike what we're seeing out of TTT. It poised itself as aggressive and then pulled back to being something a little more passive. Would love to see TTT really get in there, Mr. Reaper! Not making as much of a misstep as Mr. Colossus. Hellbat starting to be produced. Oh, there's the Speed Overlord from Zavid. Popping up into the main base. Some great TVZ games we've seen throughout this matchup. And of course, if you are a lover of TVZ, definitely check out the Lone Star Clash 3, whose finals are going on right now between Pult and Jaedong. That's right, pimp out all the SC2. Praise the sun. Oh ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho! Artosis would say it's time to get wiggly. Apollo would say he absolutely loves it. We're seeing a drop play coming up. Now, this is a map where dropping is particularly strong because this backside is very difficult to defend from drops, especially in the main base. Look at all this negative space where the Overlords can move in postmodernistly. We're seeing the Roaches step forward to seize up map control. 2-2 is being researched. I talked so much about how seizing a 4th base is difficult for Zerg, but right now TTT is going to have a hard time seizing a 3rd base. We see the 3rd command center there. It may not even ever lift. Oh, this is looking very good for the Pain Forest. The Amazon Pain Forest. Oh, we see now glial reconstitution. 2-2 ups. Somewhat of a delayed pre-ignita. We hear my knuckles cracking, and here comes my neck. Not very crackly today. It's like a soggy Rice Krispies cereal. Double expand for Zavid, normally considered a little bit unorthodox, but I absolutely love it in this context. Spire before Hive. Yes, this is an opportunity to do big, swift switches into Mutalisks. We're seeing these siege tanks gently and gradually repositioning themselves, but oh my god, in game number 1, we saw our Amazon player try to drop Jimbo, the Google player. but didn't wait for these units to be out of position, and now we see that they're in the worst possible position. The landed command center, the tank siege. Oh my god, this timing by Zavid. Oh yes, oh my god. Stepping right up into the main base. Oh, Zavid is just going to wreck house. Producing 10 more roaches at a time at home. It's a macro Zerg, target firing. Immediately going for the armory. He's going to reduce the upgrades. And which direction will he pull? Well, he'll likely pull left, deeper and deeper into the main base. Roaches are actually being rallied into the front lines. Those tanks will be able to withstand the front, but the main is now abandoned all mining. We see roaches continue to stream into the front. 2-2 upgrades almost done. Oh my god, high ground siege tank gets eliminated. Oh, how dirty, Zavid. Smacking nerds left and right. TTT, please say goodnight. Zavid is now transitioning into 12 Mutalisks. What a fantastic run by Zavid. Wow. Zavid's playing extremely impressively right now. TTT is desperate to hold on, building tanks 3 at a time to withstand these waves and waves and waves of roaches. So smart. Picking off one Thor, target firing the second one. If he can get that one down, I mean, this is going to be lights out, good nights out. But the Mutalisks show up. I mean, what can you even do as TTT? Oh my gosh, so much mech. Mech's 1 for 2 today. It appears. Ooh, man, what beautiful play. Look at this Zavid already having his geysers mine at his expansion. Setting 3 into gas at his 5th. I mean, just beautiful play. Economy being managed well. Composition looking good. Tanks falling. Defense is falling. TTT has a ton of money in the bank and no way to spend it. I mean, Zavid. Zavid with the fist of God. Punching it in the jawline of TTT. That's so good. GG. Wow. Wow, what a match. That means that Amazon has won 3 straight. They're going to bring the series to 3-2. They were down 0-2. And then they brought it back 3-2. Team Amazon looking poised to take a win. They were 8-2 in this regular season.